which one do you want? Do you want lifetime benefits? Well, then that's what we're gonna work out a deal to make.
Well, I say
happen.
you get one,
and then the player's gonna have to.
I say, I tell you what, you get one. You want an extra regular season game or an extra playoff game? You get one.
Hey, Coach, hey, listen, the players got one person on ALT that'll fight for them. One person. You put me in position of power to represent the players. I'm gonna get us lifetime benefits. No franchise tag. And what's the other one? Guaranteed contracts. That's my 3. Hey, listen.
I don't know.
Them
Fully
3.
guaranteed.
I don't know about them.
I'm telling you, LT. I'm telling you, once I put that suit on, once I put that suit and that tie on, and you put me in the right room, and I flip that switch, boy, it's a wrap.
But the players have got to get something. But they bargained for petty privileges way back when, LT. Because, see, you bargained and talking about, well, I don't want to do 2-a-days. Well, I don't want to put the pads on but so many times during the course of the year. Bro,
yes.
You play the game of football.
Yes.
You play tackle football, but you don't want to tackle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you bargain for petty privileges. Go look at what Roger Goodell bargained for. Look at what they bargained for.
Different.
Now, Roger Goodell ain't taking no hits. He got lifetime medical. He get use of the jet. Right? You see what he bargained? You see the difference between bargaining, what I'm bargaining for, and what you bargaining for? He wants benefits.
They think of long term too.
Even though he's making $30, $40 million a year, he wants someone else to pay for those lifetime benefits.
But Uncle, why you think? I mean, think about it. Why, as players, the current players, why aren't they thinking about lifetime benefits? Why isn't that an area of focus?
I'm not going to get a debilitating illness. I'm not going to get anything that's going to disrupt what I've already got. I remember, and I'm not going to call anybody's name because I was in the league when free agency actually happened, LT. And there are a lot of guys, man, you give me $1 million, damn them benefits. I buy my own health insurance. Now, I ain't telling you what somebody told you. I'm telling you what I know. Because I was in the league when the Reggie White and the Seth Jordans, when they filed that petition, and it came and we got free agency. And that's what a lot of guys say. You give me $1 million, you give me $2 million, I buy my own health care.
That's
now,
right. And that's my point, Unc. That's my point. Because most players feel like that. We invincible.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right? We never think about what's going to happen, after we retire 10, 15 years after we retire. We never think about that. We are warriors. We only think about what's happening now and getting as much money as possible for us to live off of.
And see what happens. You get a situation where you get a divorce or you have a couple of kids outside, and next thing you know, $5,000, $10,000, $15,000 a month. The wife takes half, she takes half your pension. So now you're half the person that you went into the relationship with. Now, long term, because if somebody would have told me when I was 25, 30, 35, 40 that I was going to have both of my hips replaced, I wouldn't have believed it. So now you're talking about $125,000 surgery per. Okay, you get, some of these cancer drugs, you're talking about $30,000, $40,000 a month.
A what? Whoa.
A month.
What?
A month. Yes. So, like LT, to your point, LT, we think we're invincible. Yeah. And things that happen to normal citizens that didn't play in the NFL, that ain't gonna happen to us. We're not gonna become a burden. We're not gonna have Alzheimer's. We're not gonna have dementia. We're not gonna suffer Lou Gehrig's. We're not gonna suffer things. That is a stress when you have to have 24-hour care. Boy, that'll eat up a savings. And so you don't think about things like that. But I wish the players would give it more consideration when they think long term. Say, like, you know what? Okay, yeah. But and plus, guys, other sports, they think about the guys that's coming after them. Yeah. You see, Curt Flood, he never benefited from free agency. Cost him his career, but everybody else that did. You see, nobody is willing to risk anything that might cost them.
Right.
And the thing is, Ocho, and I told LT, I told Ocho this, sometimes you got to plant a tree, realizing that you're not going to benefit from the shade it produces. Sometimes you got to fight for something that you're not going to be the benefits of what you're actually fighting for. Think about all the people in the 60s that fought for civil rights never got a chance.
Come on now.
That never got a chance to sit at to go to a non-segregated place.
Mm-hmm.
That never got an opportunity to do anything but sit in the back. That never got an opportunity to see a black president. That never got an opportunity to some of the things that we get afforded. Sometimes you have to be willing to sacrifice some things for the betterment of everything. And I don't think enough people think of it like that.
Mm-hmm.
Well said, well said. My grandfather worked in the cotton field, so I could be living in this house right now.
Yeah, hey,
you know,
we didn't pick my uncles and aunt, my uncles, my mom, my uncles, older uncles, because they were born in the 40s. So they picked cotton. My grandmother, my mom is the oldest girl. So my grandmother was still having kids. The oldest girl, what she had to do, take care of the other kids until they got big enough to get their ass in the cotton field.
Right.
My grandma pregnant and still picking cotton. My grandfather was dipping tar. Unless you're from the South, you probably don't know what that is, but he was dipping tar. So it was a different way back then. Ash told me, a lot of y'all in the chat asking me why I get off camera and my nose. It's really hard for me to blow my nose because I got a plate in my eye, and I have to be very, very careful because I end up blowing the plate out. My nose will start bleeding if I blow my nose too hard. So instead of just blowing it, I just wipe it, and I don't want to be on camera wiping my nose for the world to see. So that's why I just remove myself to the side. There's Ohio State being excused, while Shedeur wouldn't have gotten the same grace at Colorado. Why don't y'all call out Arch Manning, Nepo baby, like y'all did Shedeur and Bronny? Ocho, is Arch Manning getting a free pass from the media just because of his last name, while Shedeur would have been torn apart for the same performance?
Oh, yeah. I mean, obviously, that's the way it's always been. That's the way it's always been. I think watching Dan Orlovsky, Dan made some good excuses up there, for
he
Arch.
did it.
Yeah, for Arch and the way Arch played, and obviously it's just the makeup, the makeup of the media, the makeup is the DNA, and which the way they treat certain quarterbacks depending on who it is, and they give them grace. They give them grace all the time, and this happens all the time.
It does.
And some people will turn a blind eye to it and say, "Oh, that's not true." They'll come up with some damn conspiracy theory when it's like right there, it's right there in your face.
Right.
In your face. What are you talking about? Yes, they're going to continue to make excuses for him. If he has another bad game, I think obviously now that they played Ohio State, some of the games going forward will be a little bit more easier, and boom, they're going to be right back to talking good about him. And we told you he was a generational talent. They're going to go right back into it. But I mean, that's neither here nor there. I think he's going to continue to get better. Obviously, opening up a season with a team like that is for someone that's been under the helm, been under center for 2 or 3 years consistently, as opposed to this your first year starting against Ohio State.
Mm-hmm.
Man, please.
Well, but here's the thing, Ocho. Those are the kind of throws. That's who I want to see him make those throws against.
Yeah.
So what the hell you think So what the hell you think the NFL is?
Yeah. Every week, same thing.
Just think about it, Ocho. If you go out there and you play against inferior talent, but when the talent is on your level or better and you lay eggs, what does that say about you?
Yeah.
Look, it's a one-time thing. It can be a one-time thing, but we can point out the fact that he didn't play well.
Yeah.
Because he might go on and come back and he might win the Heisman. Mm-hmm. But two things can be true. Yeah. He cannot have played well against Ohio State and still play well enough the rest of the season to win the Heisman or win the SEC or whatever the case may be. Two things can be true.
Right.
When Shedeur played, I said, Ocho, look, it still bothers me that he bails too much. It still bothers me that he holds on to the ball. It still bothers me. We can give credit. He made some big-time throws, Ocho.
Yeah.
I love the dagger throw. I love the throw where he threaded the needle. He led the 7 route for the first touchdown. I love the over routes that he throw. We see a lot of those from Brock Purdy.
Yeah.
I say, but Ocho still holds on to the ball too long.
Too long.
Man, I thought you supposed to be Coach Prime Boy. Why you? Because my job is to critique and analyze. Two things can be true. I can be Time's boy and still critique his son and say there are some things that are concerning for me.
Yeah.
That's how the job works. You give credit when due, and then when you see something, you're like, okay, yeah, he played well. But there's some things that, hey, let's go ahead and correct these now before they bite you at the most inopportune of times. See, people that want you to like, that's your boy. No. Time your boy. You killing it, not no. That was a poor game on Saturday.
Yeah.
I mean, what was that Friday that they played? That was Friday that Georgia Tech played, right? Friday. I said it as soon as we got on, I said, Ocho, what was that about? A minute and 7 seconds, you got 2 timeouts, you throw 1 pass behind the line of scrimmage, the guy tackled you, you don't take a timeout?
Yeah.
I said that. Your boy. Oh, you killing your boy now. I remember last year, he could do no wrong. No, when he does right, you point out the right, but when he does wrong, you point out the wrong. That's what you do.
Yeah. You're fair.
Time will tell you. And like he has so many times, one thing you gonna call it now.
Mm-hmm.
He said, I expect that. I'm your boy. You call it your boy, so you better call it over everybody else. And he's absolutely right. Do you think Arch would ever fall to the 5th round? They'll do away with the draft. Man, stop it. Who y'all fool? Who y'all trying to kill?
Yeah, stop playing.
That ain't happening. That ain't happening. But I can see a scenario he comes back. Because of Manning normally for 4 years. Now, obviously, that's not Peyton, that's not Eli. But, they're normally very scripted, very methodical about how they're going to do things, Ocho.
Very strategic.
And plus, Ocho, his family is not in dire need of anything.
Right.
A lot of times, these families, it's like, bro, mom in the projects, grandma over here, ain't no food in the refrigerator, the house leaking. Come on, bro.
Got to get out of here.
Yeah. And I understand. I totally understand. Bro, I think my brother told the story. I think he said it on my podcast because he thought about coming out as a junior. Mm-hmm. And they asked him why he didn't come out. He said, we have been poor for 22 years. 8 more months wasn't going to hurt nothing.
That's a good one.
He was right. Hey, I have been going to the woods, Ocho, for 19 years.
Use the bathroom, huh?
Yes.
That's all.
I had dipped the bucket down in the well, pull it up, pour it in something, take it in the house. I have been running the hose at the side of the house and put it in the tin tub, let the sun heat it up, take me a bath in the backyard. Couldn't nobody see it wasn't nothing but woods. Summer was bad because the mosquitoes tear you up, Ocho.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, think about it, Ocho. You got to take the rage, try to put you a shield around, here up, take you a quick bath, because the mosquitoes, boy, they had swords. Man. Nah. But I understand. I understand. Arch's job is to get better. He went to Texas because of the success that Sark has with working with quarterbacks.
Right.
He could have gone anywhere, but he chose Texas for a reason. And it's not by accident. So could I see a scenario where he stays another year? Yes. And we got to look. He didn't beat Ewers out for the job. Ewers was a 7th round pick. What round did Ewers get drafted in? 6th or 7th?
Right. He went to the Dolphins. I forgot what round he went to.
7th. He went 7th. Oh, Joe. But I think, hold on. I think Derek Carr was the first overall pick, and he couldn't beat Billy Volek out. See if Billy Volek went to Fresno State. Bolek. I think that's Volek.
Derek Carr.
Played with the Tennessee Titans. Yeah. I know. Didn't he go to Fresno State? Didn't Derek Carr come behind him? I don't think Derek Carr beat him out. So it's not, I mean, Joe Burrow transferred, became the number 1 pick. Jameson Williams transferred, become a number 1 pick. Joe Burrow was the number 1 pick in the entire draft. Couldn't get no shine at Ohio State. Let that sink in, Ocho.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
So this notion, well, he didn't do that. Things happen. So you saying Joe Burrow's not any good because he couldn't beat who? I forget the guy. What was I think it was the guy that passed away, Ocho. The black guy that got hit.
Dwayne Haskins.
Yes.